What you do need is an object to put your foot over. Now, I'm just going to use a kettlebell. You can use anything you want. Could be your shoe, I don't care. That is just to give you a visual of what you're going to lift your leg over. Now this is like a straight leg raise. Imagine like if you're doing a straight leg raise lift over for your hip flexor, doing that, okay? We're now going to do it for the adductors instead of hip flexors. So what you do is you go on your side to do it, right? Because we're going to do adduction. The handy thing about this is you're going to do adduction movement against gravity, okay? So yes, there's load, but it's not actual band load or weight load, and it's not weight bearing load, okay? So this is still in that mid-range exercise. You just got to be careful how high you go, how many repetitions you do. So start with your foot behind the weight or the object. This leg, the leg you're not doing, is going to go in front, okay? So in front of there, just make enough room because you've got to get this leg over and back. The hard thing about this is it's inner range, okay, which is really cool for doing adductor work. A lot of time we do outer range where we sort of go out into adduction then come in. This is the inner range work, and like I said, no real load apart from gravity in your body. It's still hard though, so you've got to take your time with this. So what you're going to try and do, keep your knee dead straight, all right? I'd dorsiflex your foot a little bit like that, and then you're going to lift that leg off the ground. Make sure you're okay in that adductor here. So in the muscle and up in the tendon, make sure you're okay there. Lift that over the bell or the object, tap the floor, and then come back over again and tap the floor. Now that's one rep. Now what you could do is either rest there, but I'd try and see if you can get some endurance where you're not actually resting through the set. You tap it, come up and tap it. So you can see how I'm going into inner range adduction, but I'm sort of staying in adduction the whole time. So my muscles constantly sort of working. It's just contracting and decontracting in and out of range. But I'm doing adduction with movement, okay, which is very functional for your hip, okay, rather than just doing straight line adduction, which is what we do with the band and other things. This is doing adduction with a bit of flexion extension, which is really nice, okay? Now that's quite fatiguing, all right? So work on trying to get as many reps out as you can below pain. Obviously retest that with the other side, but that's an awesome exercise for you to do in addition with the eccentrics, just to fill in that mid-stage program where you're sort of above the isometrics, you're below the hardest